Hi, welcome back. This week's Victorian ornament are two bows that I made out of some really pretty wired ribbon. If you enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Enjoy. So for the first bow, I took these two ribbons. One is the red and green and black plaid, and one is Christmas tree squares, and it's a little more translucent. I bought them both at Michael's probably a number of years ago. And the first thing I did was fold the ribbon, as you can see, to decide how much I needed. And for this, I'm just going to use all of the ribbon that I had. And each piece of ribbon is going to have 4 sets of loops, 2 on each side. So I'm using the technique where you fold it and then you pinch it and twist it in the back, and then pinch it and twist it in the back. So all this time I'm holding it with my hand in the middle where I'm going to end up securing it when I'm done. And then I pushed really hard in the middle, and I took a long piece of wire and secured it. And now I'm going to take the other piece of ribbon and cut about the same length so I can make bows about the same length, and do exactly the same thing where I fold it one loop and then I twist it in the back and create the next loop. And once that bow is done, I'm going to secure it to the first bow on top. I decided to have the lighter color on top. And then I pull my wire around the back and just cut it twice. Now the thing I did first is I cut off a piece of went to cut off the wire without thinking about the fact that I'm going to want to make a little holder or a hanger for it. So don't cut the wire. And you'll see on the second one, on the second bow I made, I did not cut the wire. But I also made sure I bent the wires in so that I wouldn't get cut on them. And then I just fluffed the bow up, move the different loops around so that you could see all of the loops, fluff them up a little. And then I'm gonna cut the ribbon ends into dovetails. And since I had cut off the excess wire, I flipped it over and added a new piece of wire to make a hanger. And the next step was to add something to the middle. So I took this drum that I bought in a set of multicolored drums at Dollar Tree last year. And I just hot glued the hanger, because they're little ornaments. So I hot glued the hanger to the back of it, and then I hot glued the drum into the middle of the ribbons. For the second bow, I used this red and gold ribbon that I bought this year at Hobby Lobby. And for this bow, I wanted to make it all one color, and I also wanted to make a really long tail on one side. I used the same technique of folding the loop, pinching it, and turning it over in the back to make the loops. Now since as you can see, I'm struggling a little bit, but that's because I didn't cut it all at the beginning like I did with the other bow, because I wasn't sure how many loops I wanted to make. I wanted to see how full it looked, because I wanted this one to be really full. I decided to go with the same number of loops as the other bow, 6. And once I had the 6 loops, I cut off a really long end, and then I took another piece of wire to secure it in the middle. And this time I remembered that I wanted to use the extra wire as a hanger. So what I did was I twisted the ends over each other but left them sticking out so there was a place to use that as the hanger. Now I'm also going to dovetail the ends of this ribbon after I fluff it up. And then I'm going to add the little gold pine cone with the hot glue right in the middle. I hope you enjoyed these two beautiful bows. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!